In Flagrante Delicto. Is that French or Latin? Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud. Scion, I suggest we follow Royale's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. Okay. In Flagrante Delicto, if I understand the meaning correctly, it's like in the middle of a crime. So let's go do some criming then. Do. Have I taken on other jobs aside from warrior while playing? No. What I'm gonna do is change jobs every expansion. So for all of A Realm Reborn, we've been a warrior, and I'm gonna be like a different type of job for everyone. So like we went tank. For Heaven's Word, we're going to go healer, and then I think we're going to go melee DPS, and then I've got range DPS, magical DPS, or magical range DPS, and then I think we're out of expansions. I'm missing something here. I feel like I am. Take me to Sweet Bloom, please. So yeah, and it's going to be a class that kind of fits the expansion. So the plan for Heaven's Word is we're going to be an astrologian. And then for Stormblood, we're probably going to go ninja. So I might also go samurai. Or monk. But probably ninja. Oh, why not play the title job for the expansions? Because everyone plays the title jobs for expansions. I want to be different. Like, I want to do something that fits, but I also just kind of want to do what feels fun for me. So I'm going to end up doing what feels fun and fits. So, like, somewhere in the middle. This way, my friends. Oh, and I'm going to be Pictomancer for Dawnstar. Just something about the splorching that sounds hilarious to me. Your quarry makes for Hawthorne Hut. If Royale is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which can disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elizin are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been unsuccessful in rebuilding their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. Let's see. That makes sense. You play one of the new jobs introduced for the expansion, so Dancer for Shadowbringer, is it? It is? Well, that's not exactly true either. For example, Reaper or Sage for Endwalker, like, I'm trying to have one of each class in case for, like, some reason I get stuck and need to play a specific role. I want to have, like, one of those on the back burner. That's why I'm starting with Warrior and Astrologian, is because, like, if you've ever needed to switch to a role to, like, get something done in these games, it's been like tank or healer, right? When you just haven't had the luck and you need to rely on yourself, like, those are roles you hop over to. So I do those first. And since I've got healer out of the way, I won't be playing Sage. And if I play Ninja for Stormblood, then I don't want to be melee DPS again for Endwalker. So, like, Endwalker, I think I might go Machinist. Like, physical range DPS. I don't actually know enough about Endwalker to make an informed decision, but maybe it just gets kind of weird around then. Same with Shadowbringers. Like, that was like a window of time when I was just... I blacked out on my Final Fantasy news, so I have no idea what those hold. You're working on leveling all the classes yourself now for DT. Got about half of them to 100. The rest are still 90-ish. Working on Astro right now. That's a lot of work. At least I assume it's a lot of work. Feels like that would take forever. Must be an expert in every dungeon by now. Right, Yugiri? My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The ivy returns to the gnarls from whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we shall require some damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. How much do I remember from my old playthrough? Quite a bit. Like, I'm doing my best not to spoil things for viewers here, but I definitely know how all this goes down. Like, I need some reminders every now and then. Like, a certain character will, like, poke his head up and it might take a quest or two, and then I'm like, oh, it's you. Leveling all the classes is not so bad. You get the armory bonus once you have one class at the level class caps for all the other levels below. So extra XP plus sleep XP and food XP? Interesting. I've never heard of that. Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. Although I know how this ends, I don't remember quite how this exact moment plays out. Flame Marshal Eileen Royale, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You are followed, you bloody fool. Damnation. Huh. You're unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle, but if you wish to fight, you're welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When last I woke, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then. Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quickly, or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer you no struggle, after all. I have naught to hide. I saw that sideways glance. What does it mean? Certain tribal quests you can do daily. The Wondrous Trials Journal weekly. Running roulette dailies. Especially Alliance raids, main scenario, and leveling, and frontline. You can easily do one job from 90 to 100 in about 5 days. If you were really trying to speedrun it. Oh, okay. That is very quick. That is faster than I expected. I do love Wondrous Tales, though. That was one of my favorite parts. I just love gambling, you know? Gambling and leveling at the same time. So much fun. When a warrior of Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force, despite her claims. Her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap, then, the people of Old Da will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. May I ask, what are you going to do now, Old? I'm going to Disneyland. So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you're eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray, do not let me keep you. Fear not. My countrymen and I shall attend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. Oh, and speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have an aptitude for it, I believe. So please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. I'm excited. Is she the rogue class trainer? Because if she is, it's going to be fun. Especially if we do that for, what is it, Stormblood? Yeah, Stormblood. Like, rogue is like one of the classes I never messed around with. Or ninja. That's another one of my like secret little choices I've made. Speak with Minfilia, who is at the Revenant's Toll. Shrug. But like I've played several classes a lot. And so I'm not planning on playing those classes again. Those classes being like, oh, monk, paladin, what was it, dancer. Those were classes I played on my last playthrough. She's not the rogue trader. That starts in Limsa. Ninja, don't remember who their trainer is. Well, it feels like she hinted that it would be her. So I'll be disappointed if she doesn't at least pop in to say hi once in a while. Been a while since we've been able to do a warrior quest. which we can't do until like the very end of Realm Reborn, or the beginning of Heaven's Ward, depending on how you look at it. Welcome back, Old. I understand that Alpha No had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Aline Royale? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? Nah, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust the authorities to uncover it. Let's speak of another matter. I'm pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. What is that? Oh, bacon broth. Come to think of it, when was the last time I ate food? Surely I've got something in here. I could eat some fine wax.